Nice. Ring.
How's it, matey? Thanks for the round today, and yeah, well played. Obviously, really good. I like what you're talking about out there in terms of you're starting to really feel the relationship between how the body works and how the club works, how they interact together to stabilize that face and get that sort of release point where we want, and get that club face exactly where we want. So really happy, and it's obviously coming along. Driver obviously is a whole new game. Okay, this driver's fantastic. I'm super happy with the work we've done with the driver, and that makes a huge difference. So we spoke a little bit out there about we're going to have to figure out how to start better. That does dial in with a little bit of trust and then controlling the tempo. Okay, so we know the ones that break down is when we get to the top and the arms just yank a little bit early, and then we don't have time to maneuver ourselves into that strike position. But we're going to have to figure out how we're going to manage that situation for the first 3 to 4 holes. Okay, because your last few rounds, every time those first 3 to 4 holes, the swing's a little bit all over the place, and then all of a sudden it clicks into gear, and then you just go. But we're wasting those 4 holes every time. So we need a little bit of game management there, and you're going to need that a little bit on Thursday. So, we've got to really work hard on maybe just softening those hands a little bit. So obviously if they're not so tight when you start out, then you're just going to make it a slightly longer, freer backswing, and then just give you time to really fire the body. Okay, so I think in the start of the round, it's definitely better, to aim as straight as possible and accept a slight right-hand miss, but basically fire not just the hip, but the body as well. So this starts it, but to keep going, all right? And if anything, just be a little bit late with that release, okay, but fully committed. And then you might just be a little bit late on it and it sneaks out to the right. But we can handle that. And then once it starts feeling good and you've got it, then you can adjust the timing and the alignment accordingly to hit the shot that you want to. Okay, but all the things are there. So now we're just talking a little bit about lazy green reading. Okay, so I know sometimes you're not sure, but you're still got to go through your own process. So you're kind of looking at other people's chips and putts and then going, okay, mine must be this, and then you're hitting it there. We just want to, it's not necessarily the wrong thing, it's a little bit lazy. So that watching that stuff is good, and that gives you the base information. Okay, but then you add on your own information to that. Okay. So once you get that idea, you go, okay, so then mine probably going to be left to right, but how much, where am I in relation to the fall line? And then most importantly, what I feel you missed today is then using the speed ratio. So we had spoken about the speed ratio on longer putts. Today you need to, I would say now, use it on the short putts, those 10-footers. Okay, is it medium slow or is it slow? Is it medium fast, is it fast? Okay, and if you match the line and speed, there are quite a lot of 3 or 4 more extra putts in that 8 to 10 to 12 foot range that you could have made, where they weren't terrible, they were just kind of vague and then not matching the speed. Okay, so just add those 2 steps to that process on those putts. Okay, and then let's try and hold a couple more putts. Right, and then, dialing in or tying in, should we say, with what we are saying in terms of the release. So it's very much to do the sequencing, body position, and release, and synchronizing all of those. Okay, but I would really like to start feeling, okay, that we release the club like that, okay, that sort of slap feel, Okay, and then obviously the body will help square the face, and not that flicky rotary feel, not this release. Okay, now it's obviously still timing, but if you get this one wrong, okay, that ball's going hard left. So that early release mustn't go as far left as that, because it must be a much softer slap release with way less rotation of the wrists and the forearms. Okay, so I want you to do the Gretzky drill tomorrow on the range. Okay, we open that palm up. Okay, use our body and release and hit little half and 3/4 shots like that. And we're still releasing the lag in the shaft. Okay, but there is way less rotation of the face going on. Okay, so it's not like that. Okay, so start adapting that release into particular short irons, and then as you get more confident as you go. Okay, otherwise, we're doing the right things, we're on the right track. Okay, a little bit of discipline in that alignment, a little bit of commitment to that synchronization, all right, little bit of putting concentration, and just a smidgen of luck, and I really think our momentum will take us into those mid to low 70s.